Okay, so a tough point today on the rebound of losing against Cheddar. First of all, what are your thoughts on the game?
Well, it was a bit of a funny one, really. Couple of changes from last week on the Monday against Cheddar. Slotted in at right back today to help the team out. I found it a bit awkward for the first 10 minutes. Obviously, today is quite a bit of a breeze down the barrel of the goal. We had that against us in the first half. They had two strikers that were just hunting down everything. Couldn't really get out of our box, really, for the first couple of minutes. Slowly got into the game. Unfortunately, an unlucky bounce, bounced over Zach Hillier, and the guy's taking it well, to be fair to him. Half volley, bottom corner. Found it quite difficult. I think that, as a side, we're used to bedding in, and we have done throughout the season. So I think, to go in just with the one goal down wasn't bad from us. But yeah, we thought we could play better. There was a few moans and groans that we couldn't get it to stick up front, and obviously kicking into the wind was quite difficult at times. So I think if you look back, it was a bit of a scrappy first half from us.
You just mentioned about bedding in 1-0 down, not being
yeah.
Is that something that you guys have learned throughout the season against teams like Wincanton and Radstock, where it hasn't necessarily gone our way? Have you taken lessons from those games earlier on in the season and adapted it to now?
Well, I think as a back four, we've changed quite a few times, but Jutty at the start of the year, he's brought in some quality players from Chippenham, mixed with some of the boys that we already had here at Corsham. Seemed to gel quite well. We've tried a number of combinations at the back. Obviously, Chan's playing in the midfield for a few games, shielding the back four. But I think throughout the season, I think having Zach there is always a bonus. He's the leader of the group. He leads the back line. He basically helps us play, really. And I think having him, talking, organising, has been a great asset for the season, to be honest. But I think no matter what player plays right back, left back, centre back, we seem to all gel pretty well together, and results have paid off this season. So yeah.
Do you think that we were really missing Zach, the captain, last weekend?
Yeah. So the Cheddar game, obviously a few changes again from the Friday night fixture. I think when we went 1-0 down against Cheddar, it was backs against the wall. It was really, we sort of imploded, really, and I think having Zach there throughout the season has been a great asset to us to just settle things down, quiet things down, take a touch on the ball, play out from the back. I think he sort of like resonates confidence across the group. So I think when he's there, we're far better side. But I think in his absence, I think Chans has stepped in. Ali this season has been unbelievable. Ben Pring at right back, slotting in there from up front. I've played left back, right back, and obviously we've got Dom and Hilsey as well this season, which have been brilliant. So I think no matter what players play, we've always had enough to sort of stop the goals.
So it wasn't our finest first half performance.
Yeah.
What were some of the conversations in the changing rooms at half time to come out so differently in the second half?
Yeah. So I actually went to Jutty 5 minutes towards the end of the first half, and I said, we can't get out. It's really difficult. The guys up front were getting frustrated that they weren't seeing much of the ball. We just had the ball in behind. Ben was getting frustrated that we couldn't get it forward, and I would have probably been the same in the first half. But we went in, and obviously we were lucky just to concede the one in the first half. Went in, Jutty settled everything down. Everyone had a drink, bit of quiet to start with, and then he said, right, we're going to make a few changes. What we're going to play is we're going to play a 3 up top instead of the 2, which we had in the first half. We're going to just try to stop them playing out from the back, because they were a really organised side today. Probably one of the most organised we've played, from set pieces, moving up the line. Their throw-ins were immaculate. They had runners in behind, straight to feet, back to the thrower. So Jutty settled things down, had a bit of a chat to us and said, we've hit 69 points this season. We haven't ever really performed really badly for a first half and not turn up in the second half. So he said, I've got faith in you lads. We want to hit that 70-point mark. So whether we go on and win or get the draw to get to 70 points, he's got all faith in us. Moved me from right back to up front alongside Rogers and Brighty. We just tried to stop them playing out from the back, so closing everything down. And I think that being on the front foot from the kick-off just spurred us on a bit.
And you've changed positions quite a lot,
Yeah.
just like Ben has. What's your preferred position?
Well, I'm not really too sure. I'm just happy slotting in wherever I can. For the first half of the season, I asked Jutty whether I could play right back. And obviously the team were playing so well for the opening 8, 9, 10 games. I think we only conceded a few goals. So I found it quite difficult. I was on the bench, coming on, trying to impact games. Found it quite difficult. And then, I come on up front. Can't remember who it was against now. Come on up front, change the game a bit. So I don't really have a preferred position as long as I can, help the squad out, help the team out, to get the results. Then, I'm happy to slot in anywhere. Like I say, today, probably not the best performance for me in the first half at right back. Found it really difficult, but Jutty said if you go up top, just try and close things down, put yourself about, be a nuisance, and I tried to do that. So
we finished third now, last game of the season.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the season as a whole? Because it's been, from a club point of view, it's the best we've done in a long time. But what's it been like from a player's point of view? How's the season gone for you?
It's quite frustrating, really, because we went on such a good run at the start of the year. I think we lost our first game after about sort of eight games into the season. We just wanted to kick on from there, and I think over the Christmas period we kind of dropped off a bit. Quite a few draws against some bottom sides, which we thought we could take the 3 points away from. The likes of Chipman Park, I think it was a 1-1 draw. The 2 Cowan games, we found those quite difficult as well. So I think we're quite disappointed with the amount of draws that we've had this year. We didn't really have that impetus up front, to go out and get the goals and then settle from there. So I think the second half of the season, bringing Jamal in was a great asset to us, to support Brighty, because we kind of relied on Brighty for the first half of the season, along with Waxy, who's now gone. And I think it's been a learning curve for a lot of the young lads, and for myself, it's been a great season. I think next year we'll probably be hoping to push a bit further. We're I think around 10 points away from third, maybe more. From second. So hopefully we can really challenge next year. I think if we keep the same group together, then we should be good.